On a rainy afternoon, a man returned to a garage he had never forgotten. For 30 years, he had carried one simple word in his heart: thank you. Inside, an old mechanic quietly repaired another broken car. He had no idea that today's visitor would change everything. The man paused at the faded sign above the door. It still read, Ben's Garage. 30 years earlier, Ben was just an ordinary mechanic. His garage was small, old, and always smelled of engine oil. But every customer remembered his warm smile. Ben believed that every person deserved kindness. He often said, "A broken car can be repaired. And so can a broken person." One cold winter afternoon, an old sedan rolled into the garage. The engine coughed, rattled, and finally died. Behind the wheel sat a young man named Daniel. His eyes revealed weeks of sleepless nights. His pockets held only $13. He quietly admitted he couldn't afford the repair. Ben inspected the damaged engine in silence. The repair would cost far more than Daniel could pay. Ben looked beyond the broken engine. He saw a young man who had almost lost hope. Softly, Ben asked, "Where are you going?" Daniel answered, "My final job interview. I've already failed 17 interviews. If I fail again, I'll leave this town forever." Ben remained silent for a long moment. Then he quietly rolled up his sleeves. Without another word, he began repairing the car. For hours, Ben worked without taking a single break. Every bolt he tightened carried quiet determination. Outside, daylight slowly faded into evening. Daniel watched in silence, unable to believe what he was seeing. At last, Ben turned the key. The old engine came back to life. Daniel smiled for the first time in weeks. "How much do I owe you?" he asked. Ben handed him the repair receipt. The total read, $0. Below it was a handwritten message. "Help someone else when they need it." Daniel couldn't find the words to respond. He folded the receipt and placed it carefully inside his wallet. The next morning, he drove to his interview. For the first time, he carried hope instead of fear. An hour later, the interviewer smiled. "The job is yours." That single opportunity changed Daniel's life forever. Years passed, and success followed his hard work. Yet he never forgot the mechanic who believed in him. The old receipt stayed safely inside his wallet. Whenever someone needed help, Daniel remembered Ben's words. He paid for strangers' meals. He helped young people find their first jobs. He quietly supported families in difficult times. Whenever they thanked him, he gave the same answer: help someone else when they need it. Kindness continued traveling from one life to another. Until one rainy afternoon, Daniel finally returned to Ben's garage. Ben looked up and smiled, not recognizing the successful man before him. "How can I help you today?" he asked kindly. Daniel stood there, unable to speak. His eyes slowly filled with tears. Then he quietly asked, "Do you remember a young man with an old sedan, and only $13? Ben searched his memory. Then a gentle smile appeared on his face. "I remember the young man," he whispered. Daniel unfolded the faded receipt he had carried for 30 years. Ben read the familiar words with trembling hands. "You didn't just fix my car," Daniel said softly. "You gave me a reason to keep going. You changed my life." For a long moment, neither man spoke. Sometimes, gratitude needs no words. Daniel placed an envelope on Ben's workbench. Inside was the deed to a beautifully restored garage. Ben tried to return it. Daniel gently smiled. "This isn't payment, it's your kindness finding its way home." Ben quietly accepted the gift with tears in his eyes. Then he placed a hand on Daniel's shoulder. "Promise me one thing," Ben said. "Never stop fixing people." Daniel nodded with a grateful smile. Months later, Ben's garage welcomed a new generation. The sign above the entrance read, "We fix more than cars." Every repaired vehicle carried hope to another family. Because one act of kindness can travel farther than we ever imagine. And sometimes, the greatest repair isn't made under the hood, it's made in the human heart.